My name is Alyssa Weir, and I'm going to share with you a bit about organizational development, commonly referred to as OD, what it is, and how you may have experienced it. Donald Anderson, a professor here at the University of Denver, defines organizational development as the process of increasing organizational effectiveness and facilitating personal and organizational change through the use of interventions driven by social and behavioral science knowledge. Organizational development impacts an entire organization, not just one facet of the business. Sometimes, people confuse training and development with organizational development. That may be due in part to the fact that organizational development sometimes leverages learning interventions. An OD consultant can be an internal employee or may be contracted externally. The OD consulting process has an entry stage, which consists of establishing a contract, data gathering, diagnosis, feedback, intervention, evaluation, and exit. The data gathering stage is one of the most important steps of the process, next to contracting, which is critical to outline who is responsible for what in the intervention. Data gathering happens myriad of ways: interviews, focus groups, surveys, questionnaires, observations, and through unobtrusive measures such as reviewing historical data, official documents, databases, online environments, and the physical environment. This information will allow the consultant to make a more effective recommendation for an intervention. There are different types of interventions: individual interventions, team interventions, and whole organization or multiple organization interventions. Some examples of individual interventions are instruments and assessments, such as the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator or the DISC profile, coaching, mentoring, 360-degree feedback, and career planning and development. Some examples of team interventions include team startup and transition meetings for newly formed teams, confrontation meetings, role negotiation, role analysis, work redesign to eliminate redundancies, workout, which identifies and eliminates unnecessary work, and appreciative inquiry, which focuses on what is working well in the team. There are many different interventions that are leveraged at the organizational level and can even go beyond the scope of just one organization. There are directional interventions, which help organizational members agree on and plan for the future. Common examples include strategic planning and real-time strategic change, scenario planning, and search conferences and future search. There are also quality and productivity interventions, such as total quality management, re-engineering, and Six Sigma. Instances where organizational development spans multiple organizations and having an expert involved to help navigate the waters are during mergers and acquisitions, and when organizations are partnering together for a shared objective. This is a small taste of what organizational development is. I am sure most of you have been exposed to individual interventions, such as the Myers-Briggs or coaching at some point in your life. For discussion, please share an OD intervention you were involved in, either to help implement or as a recipient. Explain if it was a positive or negative experience, what was effective or ineffective, and anything you were left questioning or wishing had been done differently.